Austin, I'm telling you, the whole story looks like a person with a motive, and Channel 12 has a motive. They are working with the former sheriff directly, and they're just totally against us. That whole thing, if you'll listen to me, is just really, it's very misleading. It's full of inaccuracies and lies and innuendo and speculation.
I understand. Okay. But at the end of the day, if this was any resident in Burke County, they would be with it. I don't agree with it. So, in the most respectful way possible, if this is the route we're going to go, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't. I don't want to do this report. I don't want to be a part of this. And I'm not trying to disrespect either one of you, but if this is the route we're going because of who he is, I don't want to be a part of it.
Noted.
That's the course that the sheriff has advised us to do. So.
Absolutely, and I understand that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody out here. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful towards him. But I just know how it is, and if this was a different Burke County resident, it would not end this way.
So, that's the route we're going to go.
Right. Like I said, I don't want to be a part of this. If you're telling me, hey, you're a lieutenant and you're going to make me be a part of it, that's fine. I will do it. I'm not going to disrespect you, but if I had a choice, and all respect to both of you, I don't want to be a part of this.
We can address that later. You mind taking care of the paperwork?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Make sure Sergeant Hickson has all the information he needs for the citation and a regular disorderly conduct incident report.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Good. All right.
This is a Shields of Shame exclusive.
Tonight, your I-Team is continuing its investigation into the Burke County Sheriff's Office. Your I-Team investigative reporter Will Rio uncovered how a Burke County businessman's ties to Sheriff Alfonzo Williams may have kept him out of jail despite serious allegations of family violence.
Prominent connections, political favors, unequal justice, whether it's DUIs, assault and battery, and in this case, family violence. The sheriff has placed himself between the law and his allies. On a late Sunday night, August 18th, Waynesboro PD received a domestic disturbance call. The caller is Mackenzie McCafferty, telling 911 she and her dad just had a heated argument. Police find Andy McCafferty parked on the side of the road right up the street from where his daughter called 911.
Sheriff Alfonzo Williams standing by on the hotline. Sheriff, how are you today?
Hey, Austin, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Thanks for checking in. I know this is not a fun thing to have to do, but Channel 12 devoted 8 minutes to you. It was a rather in-depth piece. And what's your reaction when you see something like that? I mean, they seem to have their ducks in a row. I know you're going to say that there's more to the story, but 8 minutes is very unusual for a television newscast to spend on one story.
It really is, and I'll tell you, my initial thoughts are I really feel bad for intelligent people, common folk, anybody who believes something is true simply because they saw it on the news. I can tell you unequivocally, Austin, and when I tell you this story, it is so silly, it is so bizarre that they would spend 8 minutes concocting that narrative. It's really harmful, and it's 100% fake news. There's absolutely nothing to this.
No, I'm not. Scott.
So, I've never met the subject, but the guy named Andy, he owns the Huddle House down there.
What?
He owns the Huddle House down there.
Yes, sir.
Apparently, he's real good with everybody in the county.
Okay.
And I guess there's a lot of situations where He just thinks because he's real good with everybody in the county, he can just kind of do whatever he wants. So that's the reason he disregarded the city and brought us out here, because he's hoping for a different outcome. But her windshield is completely smashed.
What's their relationship?
Mother and her daughter and father. Kid's toy that's over here on the left side, the pink one. He picked that up and threw it through her windshield.
And what was the trigger? I mean, you know what?
So it's over a shop key.
A what?
A shop key. She works with her father. She got the shop key. Told her to leave a couple days ago.
Okay.
He tried to show back up today to get the shop key. He got upset about it, and this is what happened.
The key's probably on the ground right there. Honestly, because I threw it at him. Look, no, it went this way.
You gave Deputy Bowman, you know, information, but how about repeat to me, you know?
Okay, so
What's going on?
basically,
Uh-huh.
I've worked with my daddy at his shop for like, I don't even know how long. You
Okay.
know, just helping him, whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
So he was like, well, you know what? Just leave my shop and don't come back. That was Tuesday. So he called me Wednesday. He was like, where are you? And I was like, you told me to leave and not come back. So, I mean, I did what you told me to do. And so I haven't been at the shop all week. My daughter's birthday party was yesterday. He didn't show up. So we went date tonight for her birthday. He showed up. And he's just been, you know, like, acting some type of way to me like I did something to him, and I haven't. Well, I'm coming by your house to get my effing key, this, that, and the third. So he shows up, he beats on my door, open the door. I'm like, what, Daddy? He's like, I need my effing key. And I was like, it's really not that serious. Like, he calls me inconsiderate. He tells me I'm selfish because I didn't lock the lock. And I'm like, I unlocked it for you. What do you want me to do? So then he comes here, me and him get into a word battle, I guess you want to say. He was like, just throw the key. I don't even want it. So I was like, you came here, beating on my door, cussing me out for a key, and you don't even want it if I throw it. He's like, yeah, that's right, whatever. So then, honestly, I don't even know what else happened after that. My door got shut, and my window got busted. So then I opened the door, and I'm like, Daddy, did you really just bust my windshield? He said, you effing right, I did.
Okay, what did he bust it out with?
That toy. That pink.
Okay. All right, then. Okay, I got you. I got the gist then. So, well, it's family violence. Okay, so just out of curiosity, what direction you want to go with
I don't
this?
even know. I didn't even want to call the cops, but like, what am I supposed to do?
Okay. Well, being that it's family violence, you're gonna have to, you know,
If he gets locked up, what's
right. So here's the deal. Your daddy, he runs the Huddle House, right? And it's my understanding, based on what I've been advised, he's maybe some kind of prominent figure here in Waynesboro. Okay. He knows a lot of folks. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So, where is he at now, by the way?
Probably down the road.
Okay.
He stopped with the report.
He stopped.
The city talked to him, and he admitted to the city that he did.
He did?
Yeah.
All right. He admitted to one of them
completely
city,
admitted
but he never admitted to you.
He never. I haven't had the chance.
Well,
to
when I
talk to
called
him yet.
dispatch,
Okay.
okay,
That's
nothing
fine.
against the city.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the whole situation that happened with my daddy,
Right.
he has court tomorrow for beating up the guy at the gas pump. Do you know about that? Okay,
Yeah,
so
we have no idea.
okay, so it's been about a year or so
Okay.
ago. He beat somebody up at the gas pump.
Right.
Whatever. The city pressed charges. They locked him up.
Okay.
I mean, he wasn't even there.
Okay.
5 minutes, I feel like.
If I talk to my supervisor, I answer to someone too, and I'm gonna run this by him. I'm gonna run this scenario by him and see what direction we could go. Because he's gonna get charged either way. He can either take a trip, or we can do a warrant and have him turn himself in.
It'll be a silver in color Ford Super Duty dually.
There's now 4 John.
1503 dispatch. Can we have the suspect's name, please?
10-4, the male subject's name is E&D McCaffrey, subject.
10-4, and that's a white male. Hey, sir. How are you?
White
hey,
male.
man. What's up? Hey, you on the Huddle House, something?
Yeah, my freaking daughter. I got my daughter back here. I got my other daughter.
Okay. What's going on?
My oldest daughter. So, I got to go to court in the morning.
Right.
So, she had a key to my shop. We just got through at a birthday party for my grandma.
Is this them?
No, this is my wife and my other daughter.
Okay.
And I needed a key to get in my shop to get my clothes out to go to court tomorrow.
Right.
I said, Mackenzie, why don't you lock me? So I went to the house to get my key. She's all the time freaking playing all the time. All she had to do is give me my key to my shop.
Right.
I sat there and told her 4 or 5 times, please. That's my wife. She doesn't bother nobody.
No, they're fine. Look, we just don't want them to get involved or anything like that.
So
right
I kept telling her, just give me my key. So the next thing I know, I blacked out and the baby had a little toy in it and I threw it through the windshield of her car. I'll put a windshield in her car tomorrow.
He said, give me my shop keys. I'll go to the shop myself. She threw them out in the yard. He left out of the door of the house to go into the yard to retrieve the keys. She closed the door. She's inside the home. He's now outside the home. While he's walking out the door to get the keys that she had thrown into the yard, he stumbled on a child toy, a metal child toy, like a scooter or something like that. When he stumbled on it, in anger, he picked it up and threw it. It hit the house, bounced off the house, hit the car window, and broke the car window.
The next thing I know, I blacked out and the baby had a little toy in it and I threw it through the windshield of her car. I'll put a windshield in her car tomorrow.
Right.
But it's like, you know, just give me my key. Let me go. I'm trying to go home, put my other baby to sleep. I got to go back to the huddle house and go to work. But she plays with these people so much, man, and I just can't do it. Like, if you want to take me to jail, take me to jail. Just take my car over there. I don't care.
Who owns the car?
The car's in her name, but I make the payments on it. Because I put the car in her name to build her credit when she graduated.
No, yeah, I understand.
And it's like, you know, she plays with her baby daddy, she plays with her boyfriend, she plays with my other daughter. She's got to quit this playing. Like, all she had to do was give me my key and I would have left.
Right.
And she threw my key in the yard. I mean, it's like...
And that was the key to your shop, right?
The key to my goddamn shop, man.
Okay. Mr. Andy, right?
Yeah.
Do you have your ID on you, sir?
Can I let my little daughter do it more?
Of course, yes, sir.
She's got it.
I got you, yeah.
Anything you got, baby? You can get out. It's like, man.
So where's your daughter at now?
She's at home. She lives right there.
Okay.
And I told her I'll put a windshield in your car tomorrow. Just quit playing. Like,
yes, ma'am.
I don't care what he says or does. Get out of here. It's like,
so how does she get a hold of the key?
She has a key. She works for me.
Okay.
My key's at home. My daughter has to be in bed at 9. She has to go to school.
Right.
So I said, well, we're all coming from Augusta. Stop by the shop, unlock the shop. So they stop by the shop, they unlock the shop. I pull up behind them. I said, well, and then as I come out, they're leaving. I don't have a key to lock the top door. So I said, Mackenzie, just give me my key. Because we've already been having problems at work. She won't show up half the time. She does what she wants to do. She talks to my customer how she wants to talk to him. She disrespects me. So I let her go last week. I said, just give me my key back to my shop. I'm going to throw it in the yard. Well, if that's what you want to do, throw it in the yard. I mean, I mean.
Okay. Well, Mr. McCafferty, right?
Yeah.
Just hang tight right here, okay? Come back here. So he openly admitted to throwing something at the window and breaking it.
He stumbled on a child toy.
Bipolar, yeah. That's why it took me so long to read it. I was like,
Regardless if he makes the payments on it, it's in her name.
I know.
Are you want me to ride up there real quick?
Yeah, go right up there. Hey, if we're gonna transport, you're probably gonna have to transport. I have everything that was in my passenger seat is still in the back seat. I got you.
So I get a call on a Sunday evening from the daughter of McCafferty who says, my dad is about to go to jail because he and my sister got into it, and her car window is broken, and I just don't think it's right.
Hey, did y'all call? You did? Where's the damage at?
On my front windshield.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Ooh, yeah, okay. 1504, 1503.
He stumbled on a
county cop come out here
child.
It's going to have extensive damage to the windshield. There's going to be a lot of damage to the windshield. 10-4. 1504 dispatch. Can also get a county unit out to me. The complainant's requesting county. So he admits, her dad admits to throwing a toy through the windshield. It's not through it, but
A lot of damage.
He said he would pay for it. The car he bought for her, he makes the payments, but it's all in her name.
Yeah.
It's her car.
It's her car.
She just said she wanted it all.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why.
So that's why we had 2 units at first. But
Are either you or B13 close to that?
the complainant is trying to disregard the city and they want the county to win. I'm on it for that, right? Because to be honest, little house. Yeah.
That's why they don't like this.
But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't care. At the end of the day, you know what you're doing. I don't know. This whole politics shit, so.
She complained about. She is, yeah.
Has he ever done anything like this in the past?
Not. He has anger problems.
Yeah.
And like, I know at one point, I believe he was diagnosed with bipolar because he was on medicine for it.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been on medicine in a long time. And so like at home he'll like bust doors. Not too long ago he busted his phone. He threw his phone through a window at the shop. Busted his windshield. Like.
Gotcha.
I mean, he has anger problems.
But he's never broke anything of yours like this in the past?
No. I mean, when I was younger, he sprayed my phones, but that's it.
Yeah, okay.
But, no.
Gotcha. So, at this point, what I like to tell everybody is, unfortunately, when it comes to family violence situations like that, the state takes over. So, at that point, it is pretty much in our hands and we have to make a decision. So, but I still do like to ask everybody, if you had a choice tonight, what would you rather do in this situation? Is it something to where, would you rather him be locked up? Would you rather...
He has court tomorrow.
What's he got court for?
Beating up the guy at the gas pump. Do y'all remember that?
I heard about it, but I don't
That's
know
what he
much
has court
about
tomorrow.
it.
For beating the man up at the gas pump.
I got you. Is the vehicle yours or is it his?
It's not.
Okay, in your name and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, I know at the end of the day that's your dad, but again, I mean...
I know, but like, I told my mama, I was like, Mama, I didn't even want to call the police, but what am I supposed to do? Like...
Yeah. So...
I don't know what to do.
I understand. So like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, the decision is ours. If you don't want to make a decision and tell me what you would rather have happen, I'm going to make a decision for you regardless. But that's why I always like to ask, at the end of the day, what would you rather have done in a situation like this?
What am I supposed to do?
I mean, that's...
Press charges on you? I mean...
That's completely up to you. So that's why I said at the end of the day, I'm going to be the one making the decision for you. You can tell me, yes, you want him locked up. You can tell me, no, you don't want him locked up. But when I go down there and I speak with him, I'm going to make that decision myself.
Did y'all find him? Like,
Yeah, he's down the street. He's with another family.
Gosh, she's been rude to everybody.
So about what time did all this take
Just
place?
now.
And it was at her house?
Yeah. Well, her house and her baby daddy's house that her boyfriend stays at.
What?
Yeah. Dude, you don't even understand the situation.
I got you.
Like,
I got
just go and take me to jail, let me bond, I gotta go to court in the morning. And I'm fine.
Okay.
But I swear to God, I'll cut her off. She won't get in there another damn dime for me. Ain't like I'm gonna put a windshield on her car.
1304 for Catherine.
Go ahead.
it's going to have extensive damage to the windshield.
10-9.
There's going to be a lot of damage to the windshield.
10-4, just get her statement and information, please.
10-4, 1304, dispatch. You can also get a county unit out to make the complainant's request. County.
That's 10-4, 1504.
Best thing you can probably do is find you somewhere to live too. That shit down there won't never work. You can come stay at the house.
Is she staying with her?
Yeah, Mallory, that's my 18-year-old. That's my other one. I got 5 girls.
I got you. So she was given that key because she works with you, or works for you?
She was on the way back to the shop as I got here to lock the deadbolt to the shop.
Right.
But my key was at home. I just wanted the key to my shop.
Right.
Just give me my key. I don't care if I got 17 keys. It's my key.
I understand.
And it's a car I pay for.
So what did she say whenever you asked her for the key?
She wants to laugh and crack jokes and, oh, you want to get mad, you want to, like, just antagonize me. Like, I already have anger management.
Go ahead.
And, like, I don't even, there was a little toy.
10-4, just advise we have another pending call. It's going to be in reference to a vehicle parked near Academy Avenue.
So I picked the toy up and went to throw it out the carport and it hit the car.
10-4 dispatch, you can hold that call.
What
was it?
It's a little riding toy for the baby. The baby gets in, got 2 little sticks, little electric thing.
Right.
Yeah, that we bought. And I picked it up, went to throw it out, and she threw my key because the toy was right there. I tripped over the toy, and her car's parked right by the door, so the toy bounced off the car and landed in the yard. Along with all the freaking trash beside the door, too lazy to take off.
1503, you copy that?
That's 10-4. Didn't this occur in the city limits?
Stand by, I'll place you 21.
Y'all just hang tight for me, please. Yeah. I don't know why. We all do the same thing. But y'all just hang tight for me, please. Go ahead, man. My camera's on, by the way.
No, you're good. So if it happens in the city and they request a county unit to work the case, then county has to come work it.
Wow.
So whatever you have up there is going to be theirs.
10-4. All right. Well, I'll let dispatch know where I'm at so they can send somebody over here to relieve me, I guess.
Yeah. I'm up here with her until they get here. So.
All right, 10-4. All right, well. 1503 dispatch.
1503.
10-4, I'll be out at 114 Dogwood Drive in reference to this call. I guess waiting on the county to relieve me.
10-4.
No damn sense. Yeah, well, I guess the county's coming out.
What do they want?
She wants the county.
Whatever.
I don't understand that, but it's whatever. Already told them everything. Gave them the piece of paper I had with all the information on it.
Yeah.
I wrote it the way I could understand. I didn't know we were passing it off to the
It's
county.
fine. I know why it's happening like this.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get a statement from you, and like I said, no matter what you put on this statement, it's not going to change my decision on whether he's going or he's not going with me tonight, okay? But the only thing I do want you to put on that statement is just exactly what happened while it started and what he did, okay? So, give me just a second.
You good, brother?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I appreciate y'all. You need me to get out your way, Charlie?
Yeah. We got that other call pending, so. I thought this was the new one.
What does she want to do?
She won't say, but the mom is highly pissed, and the girl, I mean,
But whose vehicle is it?
it's hers. So, at the end of the day, he's admitted to it.
Yep.
Dispatch, 301-305, be advised. The dispatch on the line, we need to hear that large crowd in the back room.
Okay.
I'm just setting this up.
That actually is a very good thing because I don't think I just got here. I was fixing to go talk to her, and they're not really wanting to not prosecute, but they're not. I had to. We'll get it taken care of. Okay. Bye. We'll talk in a minute. Mackenzie, come here for a minute. You okay? Outside, obviously being upset.
Yeah.
Where's the car at? The white one?
Yeah.
What did he hit it with? This?
Yep.
Let's talk for a minute. You know, just let me talk to her. Mackenzie, you, I'm sorry. You can come on, sir. What do you want done?
I don't know.
I mean, you're the, that's your car, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want done? And I'm
I
asking
never
you
wanted to lock my daddy up, but like, he ain't never gonna learn.
you want him held responsible, but not necessarily locked up, right?
Yeah, I want him to be responsible for it.
Would you be satisfied with a citation for what we call disorderly conduct on him, and he'd have to go in front of a judge and everything? Would you be satisfied with that?
What's the difference between that and locking him up for the night?
He doesn't go to jail, and he doesn't have to bond. Nobody has to bond him out, but he still has to go to court, and he still can be held responsible for the damage to the vehicle, and have to pay for it and all that stuff.
Can I ask my mom?
You're an adult.
I know.
That's why I had you come over here with me.
I shouldn't feel guilty, but I do. I didn't even. I mean, yeah, we got into the bickering match back and forth, but like.
That, I mean, I can't justify or condone any act of violence, and that's an act of violence. So that's why I have to ask you.
So it's either him get locked up or him just get a citation.
Either way, he's still going to wind up going to court and be held accountable. Just
So
not
if he gets locked
go
up,
to jail. And he
he'll
has
have
to bond
stay.
it.
He'll have to bond.
It'll be under family violence, and he'll have to probably be a couple of days before he sees a judge.
But he can't bond out.
Not under family violence.
So he'd have to sit there.
Yes.
Is he in handcuffs right now?
That's why I got sent over here about the captain.
He's in the car?
He's down there where his truck is and everything.
So if he gets a citation, he just goes home?
But with a court date to go in front of a judge to be held responsible for anything that happened tonight.
Let's just do that.
I mean, it's your choice. I mean,
I
you
know.
tell me which way to go and I'll do it.
I know. Let's just do that.
Are you sure?
What would you do?
I can't answer that. This is your decision.
How long do you think he'd sit in jail?
No, it's family violence. He'd sit there until he saw a judge. I couldn't tell when judges do clearing and when the court. Excuse me 1 second.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm sitting here talking to Mackenzie now. No, I've already answered. Go ahead. I stepped away from her. If you leave it to his ex-wife, yes. You leave it to her, she's kind of tossed up. She right before you called, she was agreeing. She was agreeing to disorderly conduct, and then you called. But the windshield is definitely shattered. I mean, it's like somebody landed in it with their butt. Pardon my language. It's her car. Yeah, I'll get you the answer. Mackenzie, is the car's in your name, or is it's in your name? Okay. Yeah, it's in her name. Yeah, we can. And that's what I was talking to her about right before you called. See, I'm giving her the option. If she wants to pursue charges, I mean, she has that right. Yeah, and that's what I was explaining to her, but she kept on saying, well, if you get that, then he won't get locked up and he won't sit in jail. It's like, he'll still get a citation, he'll still have to go to court, and he'll still have to be held accountable in damages. And she was in. Go ahead. Yeah, you and I both know Andy, and I think he has a temper, and that is part of the problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she works for him up there at the Huddle House. Mm-hmm. I do not have a problem with that, Sheriff. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I just got to get her to agree with it. If she agrees with it, we'll go with that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So as far as the report, just do a disorderly conduct instead of family violence. Because if we do a family violence, it's got to be a regular charge. Yeah. Understood. Thank you. Yep. Okay. So, sorry. That was a call I couldn't ignore. So, as we were saying, if we cite him with a disorderly conduct, he still has to go to court. He's still going to be held accountable for any damages, and you'll have your chance to express your opinion in front of the judge about everything that happened. If he is arrested, then he would go to, it's under family violence, he would go and sit in the jail until he saw a judge. I don't know how the courts and how the jail does clearing. I couldn't answer that. What it was today could be different tomorrow. Any bonds, anything like that, he would have to see a judge under Family Violence Act. He would have to see a judge before he could bond out. So it could be tomorrow, it could be next week. I don't know. I can't give you those answers. If I gave you an answer, I'd be remiss in saying it because it could be different tomorrow.
I understand.
So the disorderly conduct, we would do the report for disorderly conduct. We would list all the information on your vehicle. Of course, your information, everything. He would be down as a suspect. He would get a citation for the disorderly conduct, and the only difference is he would go home right now, but he'd still have a court date and be held responsible for anything. You want to do that? Okay. Tanner, you got all her information already? Okay. car 1. Disorderly conduct. Go down there and give him a citation for the disorderly conduct. 28, we'd have to look it up. I think you got it too, though. I guess violent, tumultuous manner.
Yep.
Whatever fits. I think y'all can get that figured out. But, okay. Are you okay with that avenue?
Part of me wants him to go to jail. I'm so serious, but I don't want him to have to sit there. It's because I freaking care about him, but like, no, I don't. I thought you said this was your decision.
Until other people got involved.
I understand. I just don't want him to sit down there for a whole freaking week.
At the end of the day, that's not your problem. I understand, but at the end of the day, he's a grown man. He'll know that decision.
I completely agree.
Don't mean to put you on the spot, Mackenzie. What would you like to do?
If I knew he'd be there for like a day or two, I'd say take him to jail. But we don't know that.
No, we don't.
Just give him a citation.
We'll get that taken care of, okay?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to be a part. So, all I'm saying on it is, I understand, okay? But at the end of the day, if this was any resident in Burke County, they would be going to jail. I don't agree with it at all. So, in the most respectful way possible, if this is the route we're going to go, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't. I don't want to do this report. I don't want to be a part of this. And I'm not trying to disrespect either one of you, but if this is the route we're going because of who he is, I don't want to be a part of it.
Understood. Well, that's the course that the sheriff has advised us to do. So.
Absolutely, and I understand that. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody out here. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful towards him. But I just know how it is, and if this was a different Burke County resident, it would not end this way.
So, that's the route we're going to go.
Right.
So, what are we going to do?
And like I said, I don't want to be a part of this. If you're telling me, hey, you're a lieutenant and you're going to make me be a part of it, that's fine. I will do it. I'm not going to disrespect you, but if I had a choice, in all respect to both of you, I don't want to be a part of this.
Okay. We can address that later. You mind taking care of the paperwork?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Make sure Sergeant Hickson has all the information he needs for the citation and a regular disorderly conduct incident report.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You good?
Did the victim in this case, though, the daughter who initially called 911, she called the city, didn't she?
I don't know who she called initially. The county showed up. The county was there. This was not a case where the city was there and then we showed up and took over from the city. We would never take over. Whoever gets there first is usually who will handle the situation. If we got called to the house in the city, it's because they specifically requested us.
Why did your deputy?
We don't jump calls.
Okay, all right.
That's what we call it. We wouldn't jump a call.
You have to admit, the way the story's put together, that's what it looked like.
Austin, I'm telling you, the whole story looks like a person with a motive, and Channel 12 has a motive. They are working with the former sheriff directly, and they're just totally against us. That whole thing, if you'll listen to me, is just really, it's very misleading. It's full of inaccuracies and lies and innuendo and speculation, and
Sheriff,
it's planted in every way possible.
Why would 12 do that?
So, well, I'll tell you why, because they're part of the 12 that I've been telling you about for 2 years. This is so silly. Now, I've just explained to you what happened. That's exactly what happened. He didn't even have intent to break the window. He stumbled on a toy.
Well, that's his story.
Picked it up. Hold on.
His story.
Picked it up and threw it. It hit the brick wall and bounced off the wall and hit the car. She's not even outside, not even in his presence when it happened. If he had slapped her or hit her, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Just in anger, he picked up a toy.
The 911 call that they did play the tape of, the initial call, she was very upset.
Okay.
And I mean, again, the Family Violence Act, I'm very familiar with it because there have been a whole lot of people that in the past, sadly, have refused to cooperate with very, very evil tormentors and abusers in the state.
We wouldn't want that at all.
Right. And so you kind of have to get to the bottom of it. Your own deputy, who up until that night was in good standing with you, said he didn't like what was going on here. I mean, he said it as plainly and clearly as he could and objected to, the de-escalation that you were prescribing or that Aaron Hans was.
Also, listen to me. You're talking about a 26-year-old deputy with 1 year of experience versus a sheriff who has, I'm 53 with 35 years of experience. I've taught the Family Violence Act. I've taught police officers across this country for 32 of my 35 years.
And a guy that's currently
well. In fact, I got out of my bed at 11:30 at night to come and meet with the deputy that night after the victim called me at 11 o'clock to complain about the officer and the fact that he had asked her if she wanted her dad to go to jail in her dad's presence. And she called me upset about that. And he made some other statements like, I had this worked out until the sheriff got involved, and I disagree with the way the sheriff is handling this. This is what made me get out of my bed at 11:30 to come and meet with him because that was totally inappropriate.
Walker died back in July after a confrontation on Bailey Road just outside of Louisville. Deputies used their stun guns to restrain him after being described as a combative mental subject. Combative mental subject. Combative mental subject.
So y'all want me to stand back, or y'all want me to just hold tight for a moment until we figure out exactly what we're working with.
He's schizo. He off his meds. Stand down.
Ready. Don't do that, buddy.
Don't do that. Try to make it a lot worse on yourself, my guy. Go ahead and get
Don't
back
do
in
that,
the car
buddy.
so they can go help you. Okay?
Step back there for me.
Go ahead and get back in the car for me, okay?
Back up. Hey, 3 cases deployed. Time.
Roll over now. Do it now. Roll over now.
Stand by. Mr. Fred, I need you to roll over, all right? Stay on. Roll over for me. Can you roll over? I already told him. Roll over. If you kick me, we gonna have a. There you go.
Roll over, Mr. Fred. Do it now.
He ain't gonna do it. Cause I know the moment I grab him, it's gonna take most of the. Y'all ready? Stand down. If he gets aggressive again,
get down.
Again,
get down.
Sit down, Mr. Freddie. Sit down.
You gonna get it again.
Mr. Freddie, sit down.
Sit down. You gonna get it again.
Mr. Freddie, Mr. Freddie, sit down. Sit down, Mr. Freddie.
Fred, get in the car and sit down. Fred, get in the car and sit down.
Oh, shh. Does Mr. Freddie have any other issues other than
Hypertension was the only other one that his sister was able to give us.
Stand down?
Calm down, Freddie.
Calm down, Mr. Freddie.
Calm down now.
Fred, sit down. Don't give up. Sit down, Fred. Sit down. Fred.
Mr. Freddie, lay down.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Back up, sir. Sir, back up. Mr. Freddie, sit down. Stay down, all right? Stay down. Not when he, that's what, 3?
That's 3. First 5, that was a 3 second.
I need 1. You let him ride the whole 5. You don't stop him. I need 1 on each arm, 1 on the leg. We just gonna have to, whatever we gonna have to do, we gonna have to do, and we gonna have to do it quick. Get from across them leads.
All right, so what are we actually doing with it?
What are you doing?
It's good.
No,
they rolled him.
We uphold the law and the Constitution. That's our job.
you can't fly a drone over somebody's property and look at their that's an expectation of privacy. Now, in regards to what happened tonight, kind of go on what you asked, is he was up, about 20 foot?
He was about 30 foot.
About 20, 30 foot in the tree, videotaping onto somebody else's property. And that's
Yeah. You're Mr. Huffman's wife, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm talking to the cops. I just pulled up.
Okay. So, we came out here yesterday, explained to you guys what was going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, he is going to jail tonight.
Okay.
It is invasion of privacy.
Okay.
Cannot
they
do.
can sit on their golf carts with their arms crossed with guns and stare at us on that fence line all day long, every day. And nothing is done. Y'all won't even walk over there and look at them when y'all came. Y'all look at me in my face, and y'all come out here and would not even walk.
We did go over there.
To that property.
But I went over there yesterday, so I don't understand why you're getting so upset.
Arms crossed.
We went over there.
We came over here and discussed this multiple times.
Y'all can lie to yourselves all you want.
We're not.
And y'all have done nothing.
There is nothing we can do. They are within their legal right.
But y'all sure did something to him, huh? When they're staring
Because he's breaking the law.
Okay. But what are they doing? They're staring at us all day, shooting guns over there.
At their range. Yes, ma'am. At their approved range, they are.
That is ridiculous.
Well, I'm not going to stand here and argue with you all night, but I do recommend no contact on that side. They come to your property, obviously call us. That's different.
So he's on the way now?
Not yet.
Okay.
But he will be able to make a phone call once he gets booked in.
Well, I want all of y'all's names. What are all of y'all's names?
It'll all be in the report, but I'm Lieutenant Turner.
I went up to
I was just fixing to tell you if you'd stop yelling. How about Lieutenant Turner is my name?
My husband around. I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to ask you. Okay.
That's fine.
I want to ask
No, actually I was fixing to tell you my name, but you wouldn't stop talking, so that's fine. You can talk to the sergeant instead. But I mean,
some other numbnut over there yelling, so we'll probably.
I'm saying we're gonna go over there, and if they're doing the same thing, if they're gonna be, I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, I was gonna say if they're being loud, obnoxious, and trying to cuss us out and stuff like that, at least a damn disorderly at this point, because these people are just trying to do whatever they're doing, and they're bothering them.
Multiple times.
Multiple times I've been doing this.
What exactly is he getting arrested for, if you don't mind me asking?
That's one of the supervisors right there. You're more than welcome to talk to him because they can shed more light on it than I can. But
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? So, well, let me talk to him.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
It's almost terroristic, some of the things that they do.
I mean, if you can get a recording of what they're saying, that goes, and we can listen to it and actually hear what they're saying.
What did you tell me multiple times?
Pretty sure we told you yesterday, don't do anything stupid.
I did.
Get your ass over here, come on.
What did I do stupid? I recorded what's going on, what I'm dealing with, so people will know what I got going on. Okay, well, it's their property.
Hey, it's clear through here, right? Go ahead, put your hands behind you. I'm saying we're going to go over there, and if they're doing the same thing, if they're going to be, I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, I was going to say, if they're being loud, obnoxious, and trying to cuss us out and stuff like that, at least a damn disorderly at this point.
You're right. It is very frustrating. I don't want to say I fear for my family, but I mean, and to a certain extent, I do. I mean, y'all don't hear these people all the time like we do. It's crazy. I mean, the things that they do, you hear them doing back there, and I really think we need to start recording this stuff because it's almost terroristic. Some of the things that they do.
I mean, if you can get a recording of what they're saying, that goes, and we can listen to it and actually hear what they're saying, then, we can go from there, if there's any type of threats or anything of that nature.
if I could tell you exactly what the charges were and stuff, I'd be more than happy to do that.
Maybe check the line and see if there's anybody, because they thought they saw a couple more people
in the woodlines.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go from here.
Invasion of privacy is what he's getting locked up on.
Sorry y'all had all this happen, so.
We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night, okay?
All right, you too.
Yes, sir.
There's like a noise ordinance.
Yes, but there's no time.
I can't just sit up here and make laws.
He's trying to show what's going on out here. So invasion of privacy.
Invasion of privacy. You can't fly drones. You can't go and record. You can't. No, you can't.